everybody. Hi there. Hello from everybody in Cavan Library Service. My name is Sinéad and I work in Cootill Library, but on behalf of all the librarians in Cavan, I'd like to say a special hello to you all. We do miss you in our libraries. I know it's been a while since you've been able to visit the library, but fingers crossed it won't be very much longer. Now today is World Book Day. So that's why we thought it would be lovely if we could share a story together. And then we've actually provided some colouring pages to teach you. If you have time today or tomorrow, maybe you could do your colouring after the story. Then you could put the pictures up in your classroom. You could bring them home, or you could share them with us and we could put them up on our Facebook pages and our website for everybody to see. So, would you like to share a story with us today on World Book Day? Great, let's begin. Okay, so let's get started. The book I've picked today is Danny Brown and the Monster Toothbrush. Now, you might have seen Danny before. Perhaps you have some of his books in your classroom. There's a really fun tale of a really naughty fellow, and he gets himself into all sorts of scrapes. So this front page, it is published by O'Brien Press. The title of it is Danny Brown and the Monster Toothbrush, and it is written by Brianóg Brady Dawson and illustrated by Michael Connor. So let's flick through here. Hopefully you can see the pages as well. Okay, so this tells you a little bit about Danny. Danny is a bundle of trouble for Mom and Dad, for his baby sister, and especially for Granny, who you'll see in a minute. He's trouble at school too. Whatever will he do next? Danny Brown strikes again. Me? He looks so innocent there, doesn't he? But wait till you see. Danny Brown looked at his toothbrush. Bristles were bent and twisted. That brush is no good anymore, said Mum. Put it in the bin. Danny was delighted. He hated brushing his teeth. No more silly brushing. Yippee! My teeth are never dirty, Danny said. I always lick them clean. Later, Granny came to visit and she smiled at Danny. Look what I've got for you. You can see Danny was thinking, sweets, chocolate. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Granny opened her bag and she took out a shiny, bright, new yellow toothbrush. Yikes, not another toothbrush. Danny was not pleased. I'm going to get rid of this toothbrush, he thought. But he smiled sweetly. Thanks, Granny, he said. It's so shiny. I'll take it upstairs right now. Danny went upstairs. He hated his new toothbrush. He hit the handle on the stairs. He hit it very hard, but the handle didn't break. Hey, you hairy face, said Danny. I'm going to destroy you. Suddenly, Danny had a wonderful idea. The loo, he said. I'll flush it down the loo. He dashed into the bathroom. He looked at his new toothbrush. You're dead, he said. Danny smiled and then he lifted up the toilet lid. And plop! The shiny new toothbrush fell into the water with a tiny splash. I'll never see you again. Danny closed the lid, flushed the toilet. Goodbye forever, toothbrush, he sang. He grinned at himself in the bathroom mirror. Then slowly he lifted the toilet lid. Slowly, and he peeked inside. Uh-oh. The monster has evil powers. This new toothbrush was still there. It was bobbing about on the top above the water. Danny! Mum was coming up the stairs. Mark and Darren are here. Time to play. Oh no, said Danny. What do I do now? Danny rolled up his sleeves. He reached into the toilet and he fished out his shiny new toothbrush. Ugh, he said. Disgusting, evil, drippy, yellow monster. Can you say that? Disgusting, evil, drippy, yellow monster. Danny ran down the stairs and he could feel the wet toothbrush in his pocket. Hi Mark, hi Darren, he said. Let's go to the park. We can attack the monster together. Then Danny called his dog. Come on, Keno, he said. And Keno licked Danny's face with big wet licks. Yuck, said Danny. Danny and the boys set off. Guess what, said Danny to his friends. I need your help. I have to get rid of something. Darren was excited. Sure, he said. What is it? We'll be the monster attack team, said Danny. Granny got me a new toothbrush, said Danny. Mum told her to. Mum's crazy about brushing teeth. I have to do it every morning and every night. I'm sick of it. Danny took the toothbrush from his pocket. I hate it, he said. It's a monster, said Mark. The three boys ran all the way to the park and Keno ran with them. Attack! Then Danny had an idea. He's good at ideas, isn't he? Danny threw his toothbrush as far as he could. Fetch, Keno, fetch, he yelled. Keno ran off. Soon he was back and he had the toothbrush in his mouth and it was wet all over. Danny, Mark and Darren had lots of fun with Keno and the toothbrush. Then they got tired. They sat down. Hey, said Danny, smell my toothbrush now. Yuck, said the boys. Yuck, said Mark. Wicked, said Darren. He held his nose and he pretended to fade. Danny and Mark laughed. Disgusting. Then Danny had another idea. Keno needs his hairbrush, he said. Let's use my toothbrush. The boys took turns brushing Keno's hair with Danny's new toothbrush and soon it was full of dog hair. It smells worse now, said Mark. That's because Keno needed a bath, said Danny. Come on, let's go to the pond. The pond looked very green. The water's filthy, said Danny. Let's dip my toothbrush in. He dipped his toothbrush into the pond and it was covered in green scum. It's the wicked pond monster, said Darren. Danny was having a great time. Getting rid of his toothbrush was really fun. Suddenly, Mark saw someone coming. Quick, he said, it's Connor Daly. Danny and his friends, they turned to go because nobody liked the school bully. Run, guys, it's Bully Daly. But Connor Daly saw them. What have you got there, Danny, he said. Connor grabbed his toothbrush. He laughed. That's a lovely toothbrush, Danny Brown, he said. Did it fall in the pond? Danny reached for the toothbrush, but Connor gave him a push. Not so fast, he said. There's something nasty on my shoe. Then Connor Daly cleaned his shoe with Danny's new toothbrush. He's so mean. Disgusting. He laughed loudly and then he threw the toothbrush at Danny and ran off. Danny was thrilled. Connor Daly had made a mess of his new toothbrush forever. Thank you, Connor Daly, he thought. Danny picked up the new toothbrush. It doesn't look very new, does it? It looked awful. It felt awful. It smelled awful. What do we do now? Asked Mark. This toothbrush is dead, said Danny. We'll have to bury it. Ha ha, said the boys. Danny, Mark and Darren began to dig a hole. "I'll never see you again." Then they tossed the new toothbrush into the hole, put the clay on top, patted it down firmly. "Gone forever," said Danny. He danced on the clay. Darren and Mark danced on it too. "Victory, victory for the monster attack team. Hooray! We've destroyed the monster toothbrush," shouted Darren, and the three boys cheered. Danny was delighted. "It's gone," he cried. "Gone, gone, gone." Danny would never see his new toothbrush again. Or would he? Let's see. "Hello, boys," said a voice. Danny looked around and it was Mum and Danny's little sister Susie. "Just in time," said Danny to his friends. "Ooh, she brought treats. We've brought a little picnic," said Mum. "Who's hungry?" Me, yelled Danny, Mark and Darren together, and they all sat down on the grass. Susie began to crawl. "Go and explore, Susie," said Mum. "Yes, Susie, give us some peace," said Danny, and the boys all laughed. After a while, Mum looked up again. "Susie's digging again," she said. Susie loves digging. Soon, Susie came back, and she had something in her mouth for Danny. Danny couldn't believe his eyes. "Oh no," he cried. "It's my new toothbrush." Mum took the toothbrush. "Oh dear," she cried, "your lovely new toothbrush, Danny. Were you showing it to your friends?" Danny looked at the toothbrush. He was in trouble now. He felt sick. But Mum said, "Don't worry, I'll clean it. I've got a special cleaner. You'll be able to use it tonight, Danny. I promise." No. Danny thought of Connor Daly's dirty shoe. He thought of Keno's dribbles. He thought of the dirty pond. He thought of Susie's digging. And then Danny thought of the loo. Oh no. Danny fell back on the grass. "I'll never do anything like this again," he said. "Never, never, never. But I think he will. Don't you?" Danny's just that kind of kid. The end. And if you do like Danny's story, there's lots more. I see there's one featured called Talking Teeth, which is another hilarious one, I think, about Granny's teeth and the antics that Danny gets up to. So bye everybody. Hope you enjoyed the colouring pages and hope you enjoyed the book, and have a happy World Book Day.